Good. Jesus, that is very loud. Good morning, everybody. I am back. Why is that taking... Okay, there we go. The timer's on there. There. Hey, hi, everybody. I realize that my volume's a bit high for this. Okay, there we go. It didn't change this, right? Ryzen, okay. I might have to... I might have to lower my mic sensitivity on the actual thing. This is fine. Determining quality. Interesting. Normally those are fun. Okay. Well, if it crashes, it crashes. But anyway, I have a special thing for this stream. Ta-da! I have a cam now. That's basically all. Do I have a place to like put this? I could stack a couple So I have DVDs right under this. Actually, no, these are Wii games that are under. So I have my mic and my thing. You're going to see darkness for a moment. I'm terribly sorry about that. There, that should be a little better height-wise. Yep, there we go. Don't worry about my room back there and my bed. Though, Lapras plushie's back there. I just realized though, real quick, I can immediately purify this Lugia. If I do one thing. I'm gonna put you in the box. And then... who do I put in? I have a lot of... I cannot think because of the music. I have it on 100% right now. There we go. That's enough for my thoughts. That's one. Two. And I think... there we go. There we go. I was like, I remember this in the main story that you can do that. Oh, it's gonna force me to do the purification of all of those. But yeah, I was supposed to put my microphone, my headset, not... brain, function please. I was supposed to put on my webcam for Silent Hill 1, because I thought it would be scary. But I didn't. But also, that game is not scary. Also, I know I did this. I know I did that last stream for Nidoking. So I'm gonna purify all these. But yeah, I forgot to do that. My bad. So we're gonna purify all these. And maybe by proxy, we can take some of these very, very nice and lovely Pokemon that have just been forever in here and actually use them. We get Glare on Gyarados? Okay, that's awesome. If I had known that, I would have gotten Gyarados. I would have gotten it and, like, absolutely just used it for the final battle. Dragon Dance, but also Freeze Dry. Oh yeah, that's right, they changed Lapras stats in this game, so... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has more HP but less defenses, which is terrible. I feel so bad for Walrein and Lapras in this game, because they genuinely could have been really cool Pokemon for the playthrough, because Walrein is one of the best Pokemon in XD Gale of Darkness, the base game that is. And now this Lugia. Huh?! Whoa! What? What? That's it! Huh? I'm sorry, what? I didn't check the Lugia! I didn't check the Lugia, what? It's a shiny shadow Lugia! No way! No way! Yes, I did! Hold on, we need to look at this guy. We need to look at it. Hold on. We need to look at you. My god. It's actually shiny. So, that makes shiny Raikou, shiny Entei, shiny Suicune, and shiny Lugia just randomly. This is the best playthrough ever. I know it's a 1 in 200 chance, but I just... Hey, Valkyrian, yeah, very nice. Sorry, I'm also responding to someone on Discord. I'm trying to get a Dungeons and Dragons character conceptualized. I'm trying to ask this guy for line art. Anyway. Okay. This is a sign. It's a sign. Because, you know, I did plan to do some other shiny hunting in this game. Because there are a couple more Pokemon available. But... That's so satisfying. That is wild, too. That is absolutely wild. Okay, I'm 100% putting that on shorts, by the way. I'm 100% putting that on shorts. What was the 9th one? Oh, that's Heracross, right. You know, if I wasn't stubborn and wanted to EV train this Lugia before I started actually using it, I would take it out right now and I would start bringing it to fights. But I'm stubborn. I will not let this say. I will bring that to Mount Battle. I will absolutely. Hi. Yes. For now, though... Hold on, I need to look at this thing. Wow. Shiny Lugia. And Modest, too, which is really good. Wow. That is mint. soon enough, I'll have a whole team of shiny Pokemon just in this game. Who was I gonna bring? There. I will reply to that person later. To explain what I'm doing in the background, I am trying to commission an artist. So anyone who's like plays on D&D Beyond and whatnot, there is a current Unearthed Arcana, which, by the way, if you want to ever become a kaiju in D&D Beyond, right now there is a Circle of the Titan, which is what I'm making this character for. There is a Circle of the Titan. Thank you. It's believe in who you are. And you know who I am? A fat nerd. No, I'm just kidding. I knew that Blastoise would be out. Not the Tauros, though. I have to swap out Entei. Because unfortunately in this game, Inner Focus does not block Intimidate. Oh wait, it has Sheer Force, never mind! We're good! We're good. I should have put my items back on though. Oh, it doesn't matter. Cool, Raikou down. By the way, I'm gonna totally 100% next stream / playthrough part, I'm 100% bringing that Lugia around. Oh! Hello, it's Snivy time! Snivy time! I love Snivy. Snivy's a really... Personally, I really like Snivy. Wait. So, this is a ROM hack. I'll say that off the bat, this is a ROM hack of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness just for you. So, these three, they are available in this game. And if you go to my YouTube, you'll see that I actually went and soft resetted them on stream. But anyway, I can't put it there. I don't have anything better. This thing very likely has Thunderbolt. Raikou goes first. Pidgeot has Heat Wave, Slug Bomb, blah 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 blah. But yeah, these are available in overworld areas in the ROM hack, which is Pokemon XG Next Gen. Highly recommended, by the way. It's super fun. I'm gonna go for Extreme Speed. I doubt that the Pikachu is gonna... Yeah, Fake Out. We do not care. We don't care. We get Inner Focus in this game. Yep, prevents it from flinching. If I knew that was gonna happen, I would not have clicked Extreme Speed, not risking the paralysis, but we should be fine. So, for anyone just viewing this, there is a Discord. Hold on, let me... I will post this in a second. Invite. It is right here. There are a couple of ROM hacks on that specifically for Pokemon Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness and some others. That is a Discord link for those. Highly recommend it if you have Dolphin Emulator, which is what I'm playing this on. I have the base games, but you can't play... I'm gonna Thunderbolt this, and I'm gonna Sacred Fire you, just to get the ball rolling on that. that is where you get so it's on, they are on Project Pokemon forums, the ROM hacks themselves and the files behind it. You need a ROM patcher, which a couple of resources are available there. You just need to look at... there are general resources? So, there is a general resources channel, and then there are channels for the various different ones. There are things from Nuzlocke of, I believe, I don't know if there are ROM hacks, actually, of Nuzlocke. I wouldn't be surprised if there are, though, but even then, some of the most popular, like this, I'm pretty sure there's a Nuzlocke version, but even then you can get you could probably play on Nuzlocke rules. I'm gonna Thunderbolt that again, Fire the Venusaur. That is on Raikou. I think Raikou's about to faint. Oh no! Raikou lives! Nice! As for... But yeah, that Discord, that is for the Pokemon XCM. It's called, the server is called GameCube/Wii Pokemon Games. It's for those. Anyway, in this ROM hack, after you beat the Shadow Pokemon Lab, and you go to through Citydark Isle a little bit, Raikou, Entei, and Suicune become available in the overworld. Entei's available on the abandoned ship. Raikou's available in front of the Cypher lab. The big pyramid, not the little one that's pretty much abandoned. And then Suicune is available in front of Phoenix Stadium. And then there is something else I'll show. Yeah, I'll get to the Coliseum, whatever. Spot Monitor! That's another thing. I'll actually go there to show another thing. However... Which one is it? Rock. Okay. Maybe... Hiccups. Maybe this is the Aerodactyl. Because I've been trying to get an Aerodactyl in the Rock Pokespot for a while now. But this could also just very easily be a Sandshrew. Oh, okay, it's a Tauros. I mean, do I want to catch this? But yeah, this is another thing about the ROM hack for anyone watching either on YouTube or on here, which, by the way, hi, like, subscribe, follow, depending on where you are. I appreciate all of you. Call. Just increase the accuracy of certain stuff. Thunder Wave. So, wild Pokemon encounters for the Rock, Oasis, and Cave Pokespot have more available. And there are more Shadow Pokemon and better ones. And on top of that, the mechanics are updated to Generation 7, including some of the Pokemon that are available. Like Alolan Marowak and Alolan Ninetales are available in this game. Just to name a few things. I'll catch this for the sake of it. You can never go wrong with too many Tauros. At least in my mind. And also, again, shiny Pokemon are available in this game. It's a 1 in 200 chance. Whatever. I guess they made it so that the chances to catch Pokemon are a little not great, even, well, just challenging in general. Okay. I tried. Can't say I didn't. It's all good, though. But yeah, there are some other Pokemon available. And there are more Shadow Pokemon. Because in the mail of last episode, it showed that about 15 more Pokemon are still at large in terms of Shadow Pokemon. I'm gonna take these away. And I know one of them. I know two of them. One's Deoxys, one is Ho-Oh. And I'm not gonna lie, I am shiny hunting that Deoxys. I will shiny hunt that Deoxys. Because that is one Pokemon that I desperately wanted to get my hands on a shiny one in any Pokemon game for. Any. And I don't have access to Gen 3 games, and even then, I don't have... Actually, no, I have White 2 and I have Platinum. But even then, I, like... There's no way I'm getting an event thing. There's no way. I would have to get a Game Shark, which is hundreds of dollars. I'd have to get the Deoxys code, which I don't know where. If it's on a card thing, I have to get an e-reader. That's a lot of money, basically. So I would be satisfied with just getting it somewhere. So somewhere in Fennec, somewhere in Pyrite. First though, because we did this last stream, I want to show it, but I'm not going to get too close. Should probably heal my Pokemon up. Can I just say, by the way, I still love these water graphics. I still think these graphics are some of the best of all time. Even though they are, like, 20 years old or something, they're still the best. Especially on 60 FPS here. They're fantastic. Alright. I'm not gonna get too close to this thing, but because and also we saw it on stream before and on the playthrough. Hello. It's just there. And I'm pretty sure I know what the other two are. I'm not going to deal with that yet, because I'm not ready to fight that thing. Frankly, I need more Ultra Balls. One thing I can do, though... Do I have... Okay, I have money. I need Ultra Balls. Also just realized, if anyone watches this on YouTube and all, and you get up to this point, do let me know if I should start linking resources for if you want to play these games, because I will totally do that. I just need to be, like, let known in advance. Why did I go to the Pokemon Center? I already healed. Like... So, let's look at this mail real quick. Outskirts stand, you say? Oh, it's all of them. It's all of them. Okay. We'll go to Outskirts Stand first. Get that out of the way. Wait, who did I get? Oh, I grabbed Raiko, that's right. Let's actually get my Pokemon items. Didn't I have... Oh. Right. Okay. I can give... And then... Did I leave my leftovers in the box? I guess I did. I will give Mighty Anna the XP share for now. So, you're the only trainer. Okay. So, what do you have then? Of course you put the Espeon in the Vaporeon. Of course the Vaporeon comes out first. The two special attackers. Let's see how much this does. Okay. Good amount. Good amount. We could Earthquake with... We could Earthquake with Tauros out. Psyshock. Okay. That isn't gonna do nearly as much. Should KO Jolteon? Not sure about Espeon. I'll take it. Tauros can clean up. Wait. What? No. 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 Mm-mm. No. I value my life. There's something wrong about that. There's something wrong about that. I don't trust that. It's level 1. I don't trust that At endgame? No. That thing probably has max attack or something. Nope. Not, we're not dealing with that. I'm not letting that thing run my team through. In the event it's like some joke that's supposed to seem like it's weak, but just be obscenely powerful. Not today. Not today. Maybe Wednesdays. Maybe Wednesdays. Definitely not Thursdays. Maybe Fridays? I might do it on Saturdays, but not today. Okay. Shiny Suicune looks so nice in this game. But I mean, all of them do, but especially Shiny Suicune with the black cape. It's so cool. It's so cool. That's a lot of... That's so little damage for a crit. Crit with a muscle band, by the way. Still. Okay. Name a better duo than my Suicune getting statused. God dang it. It's fine. Burn. Okay, going back to what I was saying. So, D&D... Sorry, I completely forgot about it. D&D Beyond right now has an Unearthed Arcana. For anyone who hasn't played Dungeons & Dragons or hasn't played on D&D Beyond, Unearthed Arcana is Wizard of the Coast stuff that is being shown in order to it's think of like previews for stuff. Think of like a preview for something. That is what that is. This Unearthed Arcana has evil stuff. Path of the Titan Druid. What Path of the Circle of the Titan. Sorry, I'm getting. There are two paths, Path of the Death Knight and Path of the Lich in there, which you can probably imagine what those result in. But Circle of the Titan is, you turn into Godzilla. But it's not official yet. This is stuff being proposed. Now let's look at this. Let's look at this thing. Trust it. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't trust level 1 Pokemon. I don't. Also, that thing had Defiance. I would have been shooting myself in the foot if I didn't Master Ball that thing. I probably would have completely lost that. Alright, so where next? Okay, it was Agate, Pyrite, and Gatian Port. We'll go there. So, yeah, Circle of the Titan Druid is specifically, you will want your wild shape, which is basically transforming into animals. Instead, you turn into a kaiju, a giant monster. You can either be a Leviathan, which is a big sea creature, a giant beast like Godzilla, or a giant insect like Mothra, if you ever do those. Yeah, so let's see what you're made of, too. Are you made of candy, or are you made of broccoli? Anyway, so the class itself has a lot of stuff related to transforming into a giant monster, like a breath attack thing, and eating creatures. So, my idea is to make this beautiful, beautiful woman. Completely beautiful woman. But in reality, she is just a force of nature. A complete force of nature that has no qualms with taking people and like transforming into this giant monster and just completely just grab them, inhale them, eat them, just being that force of nature. And I'd be bringing her into a campaign where the big evil character or whatever, the villain, because there's always a big villain, that villain would specifically be screwing with the balance of nature, which would cause her to get sent on a mission. Of course you have a Milotic. It's fine. I'm bringing Suicune out. Yeah, she's supposed to... It's like... A wolf in sheep's clothing is the best analogy I can give for her idea. A wolf in sheep's clothing. Because it's this beautiful lady of the forest and whatnot. You expect her to be ethereal and beautiful and whatnot, and elegant, despite her being from the forest. And no, she's an absolute monster. In no way is she's not that just princess. She never will be. In fact, if you tried to make her a princess, she'd probably grab you and throw you off that tower. She'd be the dragon guarding the tower, in fact, probably. Freeze dry. Seeing Latios in this game is so wild, because you never get to see these Pokemon in XD Gale of Darkness, unless you, like, go through the battle sim, which is just, like, singular battles. It feels so nice to see all these models and be playing the game like this. Genuinely. So we're gonna snarl this thing a good couple times. I'm gonna keep both of these out, because they both have the armor. Yeah. Now the question is, competitive? No. Okay. I'm genuinely expecting one of these Pokemon to have it. Oh wait, yeah, that's right, it's already paralyzed. -2. I think that's a good place to, Okay, first things first. And then... I'm saving these Shade Balls, by the way. I'm saving them as long as I can. As long as I can. Faded away. We have 40. We have more than enough. Do I need to get the plushie out? Do I need to get the Sphere plushie out for luck? I might. That's fine. I'm gonna start calling Mighty Anna so that the chance that he'll get the Super Fang out will be higher in percentage. I don't know why it did the close-up on Suicune, but alright. Let's try again on both fronts. I'm starting to wonder if I need to, like, actually do some money, get some money, so, because I feel like these endgame ones are gonna expend a lot more of my, money and Pokeballs by proxy. Using one of those Shade Balls is slightly tempting now. Slightly. Slightly. Little bit. Little bit. Tiny bit. Can't imagine why. Little bit. Oh, I should probably also plug this in the chat. I have Discord now. Well, I've had it for a bit, but I keep not advertising it. Bing, boom. That's my Discord. First Discord link there is for, if you want to start playing, this ROM hack and some others. You will need a Pokemon XD file of your own. Don't ask me for it. And you will need to get Dolphin Emulator. And you'll need a ROM patcher and whatnot, but and then the second link is my Discord, which I have actually been proficient on sending out notifications to. I don't add everyone at here, but if you want to catch me whenever I do my stream, I'll be there. Later on, I may make a reaction roll so people get pinged. So, hi. Thanks. Hi. What about you? What about you? What about you? Guess so, matey. Whatever, matey. Hi. What about you? Do you have a team? Don't let her buy the Robo Kyogre. What about you? You have more sense. What about you? Thank you. I knew about the bridges too. What about you? Hi. Okay. Okay. Krabby Club. Because I highly doubt there's just that one. I highly doubt there's just the one. Come on, someone. Someone battle me. Battle me! You! Battle me. You have a shadow Pokemon? It's such a great person. Yes, I have to go to the tower. Wait. I know the bartender won't. What about you? Thanks. Thanks for having a look at my Tauros, buddy. I was like to myself in my head, surely they're not just in the tower. Surely another one of these trainers or people here has a fight that I can do. It's not just that. I'm gonna go that one. It's the end game. I do what I want, just like I do with this stream. Hi. Why do you know that? You better not have another shadow Pokemon, dork. You. I think I know exactly where it is. I know exactly where it is. It's in better hands now, don't worry. Is he referring to the Kyogre? Is he referring to Robo Kyogre? Or... Thank you, Pokemon notification thing, for telling me that my... I did. Wait. You're right, I didn't check the basement. It's fine. It's fine. It's probably not down there anyway. I don't think as much as it would be nice if they could, I don't think they were able to program new fights into the game, so I have to look at you. Okay. Also, how you doing, Blue? Dabba dee dabba die. I'm sorry, I'm gonna end up making references out of anyone's name. Is there any other trainers? Where? Wait, actually. Okay, so there is legitimately no... It was just the Latias. And I wasted my time here. Cave Poke Spot. I'm pretty sure he has the Shadow Marowak. Right. Okay, that's gonna be annoying to deal with. I think it was this. Yes. No. Okay. Back this way. Twice. By the way, I hope you're doing well, Blue. You know, I probably have a couple seconds to do it. It's not like he'll instantaneously leave. I'm not gonna take that chance. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. This is the end game. I just found out that the Shadow Lugia that I got is in fact a shiny. Today could not get... Actually, no, today could get better. For all I know, I could win the lottery or something randomly. Not like I bought any tickets, but... Yes, my timing's impeccable. So this is a ROM hack, actually. That's why. Also, thank you, Kaylee, for the follow. So, this is a ROM hack. The game, the mechanics are updated. The mechanics, the Pokemon, for example, Alolan Marowak's actually available in the game. I didn't choose to pick it and use it, but it is available. Entei's available, and a bunch of other Pokemon are, along with new abilities, different trainers, yada yada. And new shadow moves. This and this. We don't care. Never mind, we do care. But yeah, shiny Pokemon are available in this game. It's a 1 in 200 chance. I don't know why I did that. Club. We are clubbing today. Okay. Thank you for always being reliable, Entei. Genuinely, I love my Entei here. First shiny legend that I got, most reliable Pokemon I've had in a while. Like, and I think I've said this before, but I've always liked Entei. I like it more than Suicune. I like it more than Raikou. It's one of my favorite fire types ever, because physical fire types are my jam. Speaking of, it's still a darn shame that we could not. You can't get Shadow. It's a shame that you can't get shiny Gouging Fire. Gouging Fire. Gouging Fire. Shiny. Oh, come on. I'm dumb. I just realized that you can't I forgot that you can't paralyze Marowak. ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. Alright. But yeah, because it's a 1 in 200 chance, it's a better chance to get a the Lugia shiny, and all Pokemon are shiny unlocked. Meanwhile, in XD Gale of Darkness, all of them are shiny locked, except for wild Pokemon's Pokespot Pokemon. I just need bodies to tank hits. I can bait it into hitting Tauros. There we go. Oh, I just realized. Mirabee gonna have the Holo when I get all the rest of the Shadow Pokemon in the game. And it's not shiny locked. And it's not shiny locked. Alright. So I know Shadow Togepi is... I know where Shadow Togepi is. Still with Pirate Town. I got hold on. Outskirts Stand was one. And then... Latias was in Gatian Port. There were no other people in Gatian Port with fights, so... Wait, no, I'm wrong. I might be wrong, actually. Yes, you can! It's not shiny and shadow anymore. I purified it, and that's how I found out. But absolutely you can. Here it is! In all its glory. Got Aeroblast. Got an Aeroblast, and Psycho Boost, and Calm Mind, and Roost. Oh. Alright, so I'm gonna go see... By the way, chat's in my phone. Whenever I look down, it's because I'm looking at all of you guys in order to very eagerly answer and reply to whatever you say. Yes, you can't... With this, you can't tell if it's shiny. And you can't, so, I actually... when I was shiny hunting Raikou, because I did do that, I actually lost out on shiny Raikou, I believe it was twice. I lost out on it twice, because in this game, the shiny indicator doesn't pop up at all. So the colors will be there, but it won't do the shiny thing unless you capture it and throw it out yourself. Which is wild. Alright, so let's see if... I don't think there's a fight down here, but for the case of clearing, no. Yeah, it was you should see. I'm gonna post my reaction on YouTube Shorts 100%, because, like, you know, clickbait and all that also stuff. Yeah, you got a shiny thing reaction and whatnot. Well, it's just like, I've actually gotten, like, thousands of views because of those, which is awesome. Yeah, no, you had a good point. I didn't look. So, Pyrite Town, Phoenix City. You know, it'd be a really sick joke of them. So, the Pyrite Town circle of trainers are all Eevee trainers in this game. It would be a sick joke of them to put Shadow Pokemon on all of those. Anyway, hi. Yes. Fight me. And yeah, no problem. I may have already said that, but... Wasn't one of my Shadow Pokemon that I'm looking for a Solrock? I knew it! Found it. Found one of them. Alright. I'm so tired of the Psychic Pokemon, though. Specifically Psychic special attackers, because I have to snarl them in order to lower their HP. I can't just, like, growl spam. I don't mind leaving the Solrock out for a moment. Okay. I might as well. By the way, this Suicune was the hardest one to shiny hunt. It just would not shine. It just would not. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Please, do encore my Suicune now. Please do. Please do knocked out if you live. Please do. I was already planning to do so anyway. Okay. I wonder if Solrock is buffed in this game, because it would actually be kind of cool to run a Solrock and just for it to actually be strong. It was always a shame that a lot of Pokemon in later games did not get, like, in these earlier games, did not get updated in Gen 8 and Gen 9. That's honestly something that has been making me very disinterested in Pokemon games as of recent. Yeah. That's fine. Okay. Okay, I am calling a fighting type move. I'm shot calling a fighting type move on Mightyena or Fake Out. So I am swapping into Gardevoir because it's Psychic and Fairy, expecting a fighting type move to hit Quad Resist. By the way, shiny Gardevoir. Got that in Cinnabar in the big Shadow HQ lab. Yep, Fake Out. Called it. I literally read that like a book. That was my first shiny Pokemon, by the way. That was my first. Alright. I can Ultra Ball this Solrock now. Let's hope this works. I mean, it's fine if it doesn't. I will probably have to swap, That's fine. That's perfectly fine. That's fine. Moonblast. And Tauros. I think Shadow Analysis is physical, that's why it's using it over something else. So we swapped Tauros back in because it has the, it has Aura Filter to reduce shadow damage, but also has, do you get hit? Yeah, it does. But yeah, to also Intimidate to reduce Hariyama's attack. You can't disable 2 Pokemon you can't disable 2 at a time. Whatever. Moonblast. Huh. Oh, alright then. So I believe this is -4 special attack, and then we can get it to -6 base attack. So it will be completely harmless as we're trying to catch it. So in the event the Ultra Balls and whatnot don't work, I explain all that as it's getting captured. If I have to scientifically break it down so that the Pokemon gets so bored that I have to catch it, alright, it works for me. If this is if Solrock's the one here, I would not be surprised if there was another Shadow Pokemon available here. You know, I can check in the meantime while I look for whoever else has trainers. Are you a trainer? Hi. Yes. I am awesome. Hi. You. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Trainer? Okay. None. You. Trainer? You. Trainer? Okay. Okay. Well, since everyone and their mom has... I would not be surprised if he had a Shadow Pokemon. What did I say? What did I just say? He not only has a Shadow Pokemon, he has the frickin' Latios. Of course, the one time I swap out my bloody... Okay. Thunder Wave. Aura Sphere. It works. Do I have to start protecting on the first turn every time with Tauros? Anyway, Aura Sphere. 1 KO. Shadow Hunter. That did nothing. Houndoom. We're gonna just Aura Sphere it too. Same first term strat. No. I don't like it here. I don't like you here. I don't like you here. I want to go home, Grandpa. Anything with Shadow Madness, I don't like. Aura Sphere. Back to Mighty Anna. Intimidate. Latios is -2. That's fine. That's perfectly fine, actually. Aura Sphere will 1-hit KO. Will. Mighty Anna is level 68. Okay. Don't have competitive. Okay. Okay. Don't crit. Good. Very good. I will say, I was tempted for a bit, or a moment there, to shiny hunt the Latios, but considering the fact it has Shadow Madness, no. You know what, I'm gonna spoil this for myself. One thing. I promise it's just one thing. No. Rider Phil. Rider Phil has Deoxys. And he's in Pirate Town. Okay. I know you're a trainer. One hunter, rider, chaser, bodybuilder. You're gonna go first. Making sure that so we're trying to avoid rider Phil. We can obviously eliminate the lady trainers. Ooh, Godzilla STEM has another announcement. Ooh. Okay. I'm definitely voting for that. For context, I have been following a game that has been in development for a bit. It is a fan game. It's for Godzilla. Okay. 108 Shadow Pokemon. You. I know they all have Pokemon. I know they all have Shadow Pokemon now. We have Raikou out, right? Yes. Okay. Didn't actually go for the fake out. I genuinely expected Ludicolo to go for fake out. It did hit. It did go for a hit. You are what? Wait. Oh, never mind. They're both. Okay. Extreme Speed will do a chunk to Blossom, but I know it won't KO. Because Blossom, while having low, has low HP, I believe, but high defenses. I've actually always really liked Blossom. It's such a shame that, like, all these original, like, Blossom has to be one of my favorite grass designs. It's just a cute little bean with, like, petals around it. Alright, you need to go. Wiggly, what? Oh, okay. Wait. Wait. You have competitive, don't you? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna test this. It is 10 levels below, but this could still be deadly. Okay, never mind. It doesn't. Never mind. Two. Protect. I did that because Blastoise technically can learn Fake Out in newer games, so I don't want to gamble on that. Okay, so it's that type of one. You what? Okay. Okay. That is definitely a move. Definitely need to get the ball rolling, then. Definitely need to get the ball rolling. That does not matter that much. Okay. 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 That is fine, actually. Is that one or it's one? Burn? No. For once. I was fully expecting that burn. Okay. I don't think it will perish Song again. In the event it does, though... Never mind, it does. Okay. Little itchy. I was expecting that to be a bit worse. You and your fortune telling. Okay. I was wondering who that would be. Okay. Okay. Well, I found where Mirror B was. I found him. Turns out he's here. Okay, so he just appears every first time. I don't care about Fake Out this time. What else? Almanite. First. Ow. Okay, that's a lot of damage. But he no longer has a item, so... Because if I recall, the Kingdra before actually did use a white herb during the Ardos fight. First. We will paralyze this thing. I don't know if it has anything else, so... There wouldn't be a chance that this thing is choice specs somehow. It doesn't matter. Nah. We can finish this off. I guess I could talk... There's another thing I can talk about. So, DVD is planning on doing changes related to a bunch of the powerful characters in the game. I'm actually looking forward to a couple of the changes because hopefully they'll actually bring up the strength of characters I want to play. Which would be fantastic. I don't like you. Earthquake. Intimidate on the Quillfish. Go to jail. So this is fight 2. By the way, in lieu of Shadow Generations, I went out and bought this. It is a figurine. Really? Okay. Earthquake. Should have fainted, but whatever. Sandstream. You know, it's kind of wild. Realistically, if there was an earthquake in this building in particular, all of them, all of the structure would just fall over, and all of them would just be... Mawile immediately. Huge power, intimidate. Go to prison. Go to prison with your intimidate. Go to prison. And by that I mean burn. Burn. top tier music here, by the way. Not letting you faint. We do not care. We do not care in this household. Inner focus is the best. The best. Now give me some money. Thank you. I think you're gonna be the last fight, Tammy. It is a good thing that I brought out both of these. Wait, no. I'll be fine. Burn? No. Never lucky. Never lucky. You, however, yes. I'm gambling the coin again. And by that I mean I'm trying to get the burn. Again, fail. Fine. Hit them hard. Swamper got hit hard. Tyranitar's out. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I know that I swapped Mighty Anna into a fighting-type Pokemon, but the -2 should offset it. Scaldon, yeah. That's fine. This is to make sure that we get the fight going still. Sandstorm's done. Shadow Pokemon has to be. Yes. I'm wondering why Parasect at the end of the game, though. I mean, I will say, I get that it has Spore, but we get Shroomish early. Don't. Okay. Same basic game plan for all these guys and gals. are still doing a lot of damage. I'm dumb. I chose to do an elixir instead of a revive there. Worth. Done. You're a rider. You're a hunter. I think you're a chaser. So, I'm gonna take a guess. Okay. So the construction guy over there, I know for a fact that he has the Wobbuffet, because Wobbuffet has the most HP. We have no idea where the Lunatone is. We have no... Wait, these 1, 2, 3, 4... How many Pokemon are in the store? These have to be at Agate. Unless... Okay. Wobbuffet is here. That's my first guess. He's on the construction guy. We have to do special attack and special defense. And defense. Special attack, defense. I'm gonna guess that Lunatone is at Agate. Lickitung is at Agate. Dunsparce is at Agate. No. Wait. Who do we just grab? We just grabbed special defense. Right? Wobbuffet's here. Wobbuffet's here. Deoxys is here. And my guesses will be that Dunsparce is not here. Lunatone's not here. So it's either I think Beautifly or Butterfree, Masquerian, and Deoxys are the ones here. Other than Wobbuffet. No, it's Wobbuffet, Deoxys, Masquerian, Beautifly. At least one of them is... At least one of the bugs is here. Because I don't think it's Dunsparce. I don't think Dunsparce is here. Because Dunsparce has lower HP than Wobbuffet. It would make more sense if Wobbuffet were here. If we're going by EVs that a Pokemon gives you. Before we end this playthrough, though... Well, this part, though... Let's just look at Lugia. Let's just admire that. Yeah. Do any of these have items, by the way? Fair enough. I pop a berry. There are the leftovers. You have the club. Of course you do. I don't know why you don't have a leak. Why don't you have leak? I'm gonna look at your stats. I can DM the PDA. Parasect. Wow, okay. You have Effect Spore and Water Absorb. Sleep Power, Stun Spore, Fury Cutter, Spore, Leech Life, Cross Poison. Leech Life is probably a lot better in this game. Woodhammer. First Impression, Seed Bomb, Slash, Infestation, Cross Poison. What are your HMs? I mean TMs. Protect, Wide Guard, Taunt, Rainy Day, Sunny Day, Reflect, Light Screen, Knockoff, Poison Jab. That's actually a lot of really good moves, but way too late. And also, 30 base speed. Parasect really just gets left out even during the ROM hacks. Unfortunate. But yeah, wow. Let's put them all here. Shiny Raikou, Shiny Suicune, Shiny Gardevoir, Shiny Entei, Shiny Lugia. It's just so satisfying to have them. I'm also glad that a ROM hack in a game that I really like. Okay, Heart Gold Soul Silver was great, was nice, was cool. Not my favorite game. Not mine. Not my favorite. So I am glad that a ROM hack or a Pokemon game that I enjoy significantly more now has the title of the most blinged up team I have. So, to do the outro for YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate all of you, whether you watch on Twitch or on YouTube. Like and subscribe. Comment whatever ROM hack you want me to play, or horror games, or otherwise. If I get enough people who want it, or a couple that are regulars, I will. With that being said, for the stream, I'm going to be playing Dead by Daylight. But for everyone else, I will see you in the next video. Oh, I love the music.